Live.
All right, Shalom, Yasharala. This is GMS Louisiana Saints coming with another sit down. We start off with every sit down by giving infinite honors to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Shemarakai. Right, and we always give double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who are worthy of the double honors. And salutation to you, sincere Akim, you orderly Akim, that's pushing this truth across the four winds. This sit down is a sit down that you have to do from time to time in this truth. Since I've been in the truth, you gotta expose darkness, man. Expose niggards, man. And that's what we about to do on this one. We're not gonna hamper on this cancer too long, but we just gonna shed light on it, man. Brothers throughout the brotherhood shouldn't deal with this cancer and this guy and learn from this guy's folly, man. We just about to expose the devil right now through the power and the spirit of Yahweh by Shema Shai, man. Down here in Louisiana, Great Millstone Camp, we had a guy that came to the rivers of living water. He wanted to come get yoked with the body, and he was disorderly like most people are when they come to this truth, man. So we were long suffering with the guy, you know. We dealt with him accordingly to the scriptures, and he just couldn't get right. And we're in these last days, we don't have time to go back and forth with guys. You know, you admonish your brother once, you admonish your brother twice, and if he just can't get it, you know, you just tell him, go ahead, have a nice day. Go do your own thing. All right? And that's what we end up doing with the guy. It was just, you got to count 15, 16, 17 brothers. Everybody not going to say the same thing. Something got to be wrong with you when you have that many people saying the same thing. So we told the guy, go ahead, go do your own thing. And we looked last night, the guy is on our camp where we bring it out week in and week out on our spot, holding camp. So we hit the guy up and like, hey, bro, that's not how we do things, man. If you're gonna pay homage to the elders of Great Millstone and to say double honors to the elders, man, you have to respect their prescribed order. The Most High gave the elders of Great Millstone the order to give the body. So you have to follow that, okay? So this we tell this guy, according to the scriptures, man, you don't build on another man's foundation. And this devil who gives the elders of Great Millstone and says, call halal, Yahweh Shema Shai, says it's not about the scriptures. All right? So if it's not about the scriptures, man, you shouldn't have nothing to do with anybody affiliated with Great Millstone. You're not affiliated with Great Millstone. You're outcast and you're exiled. And we about to publicly stone you through the spirit according to the scriptures, man, because you're a green to the body, nigga, and you're a nigga. And we dealt with you accordingly. Even when we separated with you and had nothing to do with you, we might have said something, but the body didn't know who we were talking about. We never went straight forward to, we never said your name. But now, since you want to be disrespectful and be carnal, we about to go through the scriptures and exile your ass the correct way. You got it, right?
I'm about to pull him up to show everybody who we talking about, man. This is the fucking guy right here, King Judas Maccabees, man. This character, man. YouTube character, man.
Right.
Yeah, all the brothers in Great Millstone, man. This guy come on your comment board or come hollering shalom or acting like he's brother. This guy's a Niggard, man. He's disorderly. All right, he does not want to follow order. He's full of confusion and leaven. Okay, we dealt with this brother, man. We were long suffering with this guy. I'm not gonna say brother. We dealt with this guy. We were long suffering with him. He's a Niggard. All right, the spirit has found him out to be a Niggard.
A precept I'll bag you up right quick.
Come.
This is 1 Corinthians 3, and I'm gonna start at verse 10. It says, according to the grace of the Most High, which is given unto me, as a wise master builder, I have laid the foundation, and another builder thereon. So what they're saying is, you got it,
Kazaki.
Like what they're saying, like I say, man, we follow a certain formula. The Lord put that same spirit that was in Paul, that same spirit, he put it in the apostles, man, the Great Millstone. They laid that foundation, and those guidelines that we follow. So it was all set. Whatever state you was in, you set up a camp at that particular state, right? If you was in Louisiana, whatever state, man, LA, Chicago, you name it, Florida, you set up a camp in whatever particular city that you was in. All right, that was protocol. All right. So as people spread it out, people went into different parts of the globe where you didn't have camps at. They didn't go where camps was already been held in, where brothers was already teaching and stuff like that on the work on the highways and stuff like that, right? So it says, I have laid the foundation and another build thereof. So we're building on the foundation that the elders laid down, right? They were the first men that the Lord used, you know, before we came into the truth, that was showing us how to do it. All right. And so now we, you know, years later, now we come in and the Lord is using us to wake up younger brothers and so on and so forth. And then they're coming in and they're joining the house, building on the foundation with us that was already laid, man. And camps are growing. But brothers are not coming and going against us and teaching on our spot and teaching, you know, using what we, you know, the all the time and the years that we put in, the effort that we put into these particular spots that made these spots known for, oh, that's what them Hebrew Israelites be at. You know, that vibration, it hovers around those spots, man. You know what I'm saying? So you got guys that'll come in and just all out of disordered with it and just try to teach on this spot, when all you're trying to do is just get followers, man, and try to get subscribers and get attention and shit, you know? So it says, I have laid the foundation and another built thereof, but let every man take heed how he built thereof. You're supposed to take heed, meaning it's a certain way and it's a certain order that we do things, man. But you're not trying to deal with that, you know? You say, fuck it, I'm in my feelings, I'm mad, I'm gonna do what I wanna do. I'm gonna teach where they teach it, right on the exact spot where they teach it, you know? So it says, for other foundation can no man lay that is laid, which is Yahushua, you know? Now, if any man build upon this foundation, gold, silver, precious stones, wood, hay, stubble, every man's work shall be made manifest. So, like I say, man, you never put in work on that spot right now, man. You know what I'm saying? Where were you 2 years ago? Where were you a year ago? You know, you claim you've been in the truth 5 years ago, 5 years or whatever like that. Where were you 3 years ago? You know, 4 years ago, man, you wouldn't know where to be found. So now all of a sudden you found out you're a Hebrew Israelite, you're just gonna jump over everybody's head, you know, and just teaching our spot, man. But the Lord has already laid a foundation there, and you gotta follow that protocol if you claim to believe in the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua.
I can say something about and any claim to be affiliated with GMS, man. You give honor to the elders, but yet you disrespect the fruit of the elders, man. You know, that was set up. You know, you completely off, man.
Hey, you know, man, it's more.
Yeah, I was gonna say this. Even though we have disagreements with these different other alphabet camps out there, we don't go teaching these spots. Nor we have some of them where I had instances where they teaching our spot by mistake and they don't teach that no more, man. You know,
right?
But this guy here, you's a fucking reprobate, man. You know, you real disrespectful, my man. That's what we've been telling you from the get-go, man. You don't want to deal with order at all, man. You disrespect the head of the camp numerous times, man. You disrespect the whole camp numerous times, man. But go ahead.
Right. So it says the rest of 13, it says, every man's work shall be made manifest, for the day shall declare it, because it shall be revealed by fire, and the fire shall try every man's work of what sort, man. So all of that shit, that underlying shit, that crooked, sideways shit that you're doing is going to be brought out, man. You know? And it says, if any man's work abide, which he have built thereupon, he shall receive a reward. If any man's work shall be burned, he shall suffer loss, but he himself shall be saved, yet so as by fire, man. Know ye not that ye are the temple of the Most High, and that the Spirit of the Most High dwelleth in you, man. So when it comes to Louisiana, when it comes to the city of Baton Rouge, the city of New Orleans, the city of Lake Charles, Louisiana, man, you know, the men that's already established fruits of GMS, those are the foundations that the Lord set up, man. Those are the men that you have to go through when you claiming to follow Yahweh by Shem Yahushua by way of the elders of Great Millstone, the elder apostles of Great Millstone, man. Those are the foundations that's set already there, man. And if you're not trying to deal with that, you're trying to creep in other way, in other ways, man. And you know what the scriptures say about niggas like that. You know, they try to come in other ways and shit. You don't want to come the straight narrow way. You want to come the other way, man. That's you. You know, that was it on that.
All right, I got a precept. I got a precept, bro. You have one, Yakanan?
No, I ain't have one. Go ahead.
All right, this is Proverbs chapter 4, verse 11. I have taught thee in the way of wisdom. I had led thee in the right paths. And the Most High raised up the elders of Great Millstone to teach us wisdom, to teach us understanding. They made a path for us to follow. All right? Yahweh Shem Yahushua says, my sheep know my voice and they follow me, man. All right? Right now, the apostles of Great Millstone, the Most High is dealing with them straight, live, and direct. And we're the sheep. We follow wherever they go, man. Paul said, be ye followers of me. So what the Most High is used the elders, the groundwork for the prescribed order for us to follow. That's what we do. We follow what they laid the foundation for, like the brother just brought up. Verse 12. When thou goest, thou steps shall not be straightened. And when thou runnest, thou shalt not stumble. When you do things decently in order, there's no confusion. It's confusion when you build on another man's plateau. It's confusion.
And also having contrary views, man. Teaching the contrary. Because he don't believe in the same thing we believe in, man.
So when you follow this prescribed order that the elders of Great Millstone have laid out through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, even when brothers disagree with one another, brothers have disputes amongst each other, but with that prescribed order, it always get worked out through the spirit. Matthew the 15th chapter, brothers learning when you grow in the spirit to take the low road. You know what I'm saying? When your elder of your camp speaking, you shut the fuck up. You don't interject and cut the elder of the camp off. Who the fuck you think you are? All right, verse 13. Take fast hold of instruction. Let her not go. Keep her, for she is thy life. All right? So you have to follow order. If you're disorderly equals death. Legend. The strange woman, man. And there's no way you're going to dwell about men of order. Men that fear Yahweh Shem Yahushua when you're a Niggard, man. And you are a fucking Niggard. All right? And there's other accusations going to come out. I'm going to let everybody else bring their precepts out. And we're going to go in on your wicked ass.
I got a precept up. You heard me, Quab?
You got it, bro.
You got it. I'm gonna you can break it down. Right? This is 1 Timothy 6, and I'm gonna start at 3. It says that if any man teach otherwise and consent not unto the whole wholesome words, even the words of our Lord Yahweh Shah Mashiach, and to the doctrine which is concerning the goodness.
This doctrine of ours tells us to worship Yahweh Shem Yahushua with all our faith, with all our heart, and all our mind. And the second is to like unto it. Love thy brother, love thy neighbor, man. The scriptures tell us to honor our brother. That's what this doctrine of life teaches us, man. It teaches us not to step on one another's toes and disrespect one another, man. You got it, bro. It
says he is proud, knowing nothing, but doting about questions and strifes of words.
And that's what happens, man. The brothers tell you, you're going off, you need to pump your brakes, calm down. You get proud and tell brothers, you're a learned man. You've been doing this 5 years. All right? Learned men know that they respect every brother in the camp, that they honor one another, that we don't step on each other's toes. You're a proud, arrogant nigger. And you don't know as much as you think you know, man. Because the milk, when you drink the sincere milk, man, you know how to treat a brother, man. So what good is knowing a deep breakdown and being a precept extraordinaire when you when your actions don't lead up to it, when it don't synchronize with the word, man. You got it, bro.
It says, he is proud, knowing nothing, but doting about questions and strife of words, whereof come envy, strife, railings, evil submissions, perverse disputings of men, corrupt minds.
And your mind is corrupt, and you're corrupt, man. You're corrupt. Since you've been amongst us, it's been nothing but railings and drama, man. And it's just not one brother, man. It's the brotherhood, bro. You don't know what you think you know, man. You're not deep. You're not alert, man. And your mind is corrupt, man. Fuck it, man. You smoke weed, man. You smoke blunts, man. You read your Bible with a blunt in your fucking hand, man. I mean, that's why your mind is corrupt. That's why the Most High has turned you to a reprobate, man. You know, you're a wicked nigger, man. You got a right one there? That's you.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That's this guy, man. That's how you learn the scriptures. That's how you became a learned man.
Yeah, that's how you end your ass up on 3rd Street, 2 o'clock, 2:30 in the fucking morning, man. Teaching in our spot, man. Seriously retarded, though, man.
Precept, Bob.
Hold on, let me finish it out.
You got
okay, my bad.
It says, and dispute, it says, destitute of the truth, supposing that gain is godliness.
And that's why you're on our. We know why you're on our spot. You know, it's because you want to ride our wave, man. And that's not our wave. It's Yahweh Shem Shai's wave, man. And the way you ride Yahweh Shem Shai's wave, you would never be able to do it because you don't deal with order. You're disorderly, man. All right? You think godliness is gay. You have people jumping on your live feed, amen, and you. They don't know you 8 watt from a bullfrog. We test the spirit by the spirit to see if it's of Yahweh Shem Shai, and the spirit has found you out to be a nigger, man. A blunt smoking, Bible toting, vein jangling nigger. Straight up and down. Y'all got it, brother.
He says, such withdraw thyself.
Withdraw thyself. And we did what the scripture said. When we test you by the spirit, we dealt with you accordingly to the spirit. And we told you, have a nice day. Go do your own thing. But not in a million years when we said do your own thing, we didn't think you would come to where we hold camp at and set up camp. I never would have thought, we knew you was bugged out and fucked up, but we didn't know you was that fucked up. Then when the brother addressed you about it, you get an attitude. Didn't he tell one of y'all tell the brother he don't care? A brother said, according to the scriptures, you don't build on another man's foundation, and he said, forget the scriptures.
He said we're not dealing with the scriptures.
Yeah, we ain't dealing with the scriptures.
What we dealing with, man?
What the fuck we doing?
Right.
What are we governed by, man? You know?
We're not dealing with the scriptures.
I got another one real quick for his ass, man. This is first. This is 1 Timothy 4:1. It says, now the Spirit speaketh expressly that in the latter times some should depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils. It says, speaking lies and hypocrisy, having a conscience seared with a hot iron.
And that's this guy, man. Those seducing spirits get on you when you smoke that fucking pot, man. It opens up your mind and the spirit to demons, man. You are taken up with demons, man. You're a demon possessed. Because, man, you got these niggas that just smoking blunts with their pants sagging day in and day out, walking around here clueless. They're in a better case than you because they not playing with your high by Shema Shai, man. You around here so-called having your hand to the plow, all right? Before you come to camp, you blaze up a blunt, you know? Man, when you out there at 2 in the morning teaching, man, who does that, man? You out 2 in the morning teaching, man. There ain't nothing but the freaks come out at night, man. Ain't nobody out there with a sound mind that would take heed to this doctrine is out that time of night. That's the time the freaks, ain't nothing but freakazoids out that time of night, man.
Yeah, then you're teaching the doctrine contrary to what we bringing on, man. You teaching the doctrine that you can go and feed homeless people and all of those shit. Motherfuckers come and ask for $5, don't want to hear nothing to do with the word, don't give two fucks about their nationality, but your heart go off to people like that, man. You know? Going around teaching that, what the scripture tell you about those endless genealogies, right? You going around talking about you don't want to trace your bloodline back to King James and all this back ass shit. You know?
Hey,
I got a precept on that.
Hey, that's how people minds that's full of pot think, man. When you full of pot, man, people think, you know, Nick asshole idiots. We used to all smoke pot. Man, I wonder how electricity works. How does the light come on? You think of stupid shit, bonehead shit. All right? If you in your righteous mind, man, King James is your grandfather, you trace your lineage up. That's the mind of somebody's brain on drugs, man.
Right.
You got it, right?
You gonna finish your precept, y'all?
I got one after you. Go ahead.
I got one after.
All right, this is Ephesians. I really got 8 precepts, but I'm gonna just bring out 7 of them.
for the people that's watching, he's being sarcastic because that's what that bug out would always do. I got 5 precepts. I got a whole camp full of brothers. I got 5 precepts, man. Because really 6. Really 6. Because Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shah, man. I mean, I have a zeal, man. Highest motherfucker. You got it up.
All right. This is Ephesians chapter 2. And I'm gonna start at verse 19. It says, well, I'm gonna start at 18 because he's trying to go the other way. You know, he wanted them creep in unawares, you know. So in verse 19, well, 18, it says, for through him we both have access by one Spirit unto the Father. Now therefore ye are no more strangers and foreigners, but fellow citizens with the saints and of the household of the Most High. Meaning we supposed to be one, right? You know what I'm saying? If you claim that you follow the elders of the great millstone and you call on the name of Yahweh by Shah, right? It says, and are built upon the foundations of the apostles, right? And the prophets, right? It says, Yahweh Shah HaMashiach himself being the chief cornerstone. You know? It didn't say two foundations on one, man. It talks about one body. You can't have a body added. This is not, Yahweh Shah is not a conjoined twins, man. You know, he's one body, right? So it says, in whom all the building fitly framed together groweth, man. Not contrary, not you doing your own fucking thing, but you got the whole body, we're all fitly framed together in sync with each other, growing, but you all by your fucking self on the island, coming and building on our foundation where we're growing and fitly together, as the scripture says, man. And you out here bringing forth confusion, man. Teaching doctrines of men, trying to get views and likes and subscribers and shit like that, man. You know? So it says, in whom all the building fitly framed together groweth unto an holy temple in the Lord, man. You know? It says, in whom ye also are building together for an habitation of the Most High through the Spirit, man. So that's what it's all about, man. We're not doing this thing for our own gain, man, for our own likes and credibility and shit like that, for brownie points amongst men, man. You know what I'm saying? This is something that we've been devoting our lives to do, you know, way before you, bro. You know what I'm saying? And Lord willing, we don't have to keep doing this for 2 months longer, man. You know? But it'll be a nigga like you when Jeremiah 16:16 hit the fact that you're not connected with the body. Once the elders, the apostles make the call, okay, brothers, no more teaching, shut it down. You're gonna be the nigga that's still gonna be out there, man. You know? 2:30 in the morning.
Hey, you heard of 2:30 in the morning?
2:30 in the morning.
You got it out.
Some jogging tights on, man.
Hey,
what you got?
That's it. Flip flops.
And shorts and sweating. Man, it was fucking 40 degrees last night. This motherfucker out there sweating. What was you on, nigga? What?
Hey, you gonna pull
shorts.
I'm gonna pull it up.
Sweat.
I'm gonna pull it up, man. Yeah, there you go. It's him.
Hey, I go to about 32 minutes. That's when one of the brothers called him. And he was talking crazy about the brothers calling him, asking them why you on our spot where we teach at.
They're probably trying to hook up and sleep with some woman tonight, right? And commit fornication.
I'm gonna show you this
right?
too on the screen.
And the economy about to collapse, man.
This Third and Laura,
Really,
he's up in here.
For Israel, man. We out here for the lost sheep of Israel.
Teaching on our spot, man.
The scriptures clearly tell us not to go into the way of the Gentiles, okay?
Now we said 32 minutes and what?
In the day when the
that's our spot.
How many minutes?
And who is those strong?
Oh, 32. Go to about 32.
And the grind.
Hey, first started off at the beginning where he salute the elders to show you he a bug out. And he starts off saluting the elders, man.
I want to give all honor to the elders, the millstones, also.
Really?
Doctrine. Also to all the army that's out there.
I love you, brothers. Get the fuck out of here, man.
All right, now the scriptures tell us to follow Yahweh Shema Shine, word and deed. We don't want to hear you saluting the brothers and saluting the elders of great millstone, but then you shitting on the brothers, disrespecting the brother. A brother tell you to call him by his name, and you calling him like he a plantation owner, calling the brother boss man. Brother tell you, man, call me by my name, brother. Don't call me boss man. Okay, boss man. You a wicked nigga. Right, now go to about 32 minutes, all right? And then you're gonna see how he talking about we being disorderly by telling him to get off the spot and go find his own spot.
It's on the comment board right here, to the right.
All right?
That's his phone going off.
Anytime he was about to destroy a kingdom, right? Raise up his prophets, right? All right? I apologize. I'm gonna answer this.
Look at that motherfucker sweating.
I apologize, y'all. Some keep calling my phone, man, and thank y'all for tuning in. So this second Exodus, chapter 36 to 15, right? It says, and the Lord Yahweh of their fathers sent to them by his messengers, rising up at bedtimes and sending, because he had compassion on his people and on his dwelling place, right? But they mocked the messengers of Yahweh and despised his words and misused his prophets until there was no remedy. Purposely, continuously calling my live while I'm trying to teach on the streets, and I do apologize, Billy, y'all.
Trying to teach on our spot, man. On our spot. Talking about trying to teach on the streets on our spot.
Give me out, shot, man. Ain't not gonna let nobody stop this word from coming out. Okay.
Man.
All right, this is 2 Chronicles 36 and 16. He says, but they mocked the messengers of Yahweh and despised his words and misused his prophets until the wrath of Yahweh arose. There was no remedy. Therefore he brought upon him the king of the Chaldeans, who slew the young men with the sword in the house of the sanctuary, had no compassion apologize men or maidens or old men on him that stooped for ages, right? And gave them all into their hand, man. So what's gonna happen, right? Esau gonna come down on our people, man. Come on, right?
Yeah, I got a quick one. When you,
All right.
I'm going
Get the fuck out.
All right, like I said, man, I apologize for somebody purposely, continually to call my phone and be rude like that, man, while doing the work of your house by
But
shimmy
you're
out.
not rude teaching on our spot. That's not
All right, and it's not right. That's not the Heavenly Father, man. Okay, so I'm gonna continue to do the Most High's work and let nothing stop me, right? And I'm gonna do His will, man. And then when I answer the phone, they continue to try to stop the word of Yahweh by Shimmy Al Shah, man. All right, so I'm gonna keep working, man. All right.
Hey, y'all.
Yeah. That's it on that nigga, man.
Hey, all right. The brother just brought out a beautiful point, bro. Now this guy said we're interrupting him, stopping him for man, you said that.
hey, yeah, man. I had a different precept, but I just mentioned this fact that he's trying to build his house with other men's money. And what I mean by that spiritually, man, is that's where the men of the Lord been sanctioned to sacrifice unto the Lord and build a spiritual bank account at. He trying to get in there without no bank account, no ATM card or nothing, man. He took it upon himself. Get that in a pocket for where it says to build with another man's money. It's in Sirach, it's Sirach 21:8.
Hey, I got one. Bob, you can break it down. This is Galatians 1:6. It says, I marvel that ye are so soon removed from him that has called you into the grace of Mashiach unto another gospel.
Right.
Which is
and another gospel, man, like Kazaki brought out earlier, man. He don't believe what we believe, man. This guy believe in feeding the poor and shit, and we talking about the literal poor, not the elect. All right, this guy believes in loving up on the 2/3 and shit. We don't believe that. We don't yoke with them. We don't show them mercy. We don't give them our bread, man. All right, bring it out, bro.
It says, verse 7, it says, which is not another, but there be some that trouble you and would pervert the gospel of Hamashiach.
Lord forbid. Lord forbid. If we was to let that guy around us, man, and he would have his way, he would come in. He's trying to change the elders' prescribed formula right now. He would come in and try to just switch up everything. Johnny come lately, man, and just wreak havoc amongst the brotherhood. Yahweh Shema Shah forbid, man. You got it, bro.
It says, but through we are an angel from heaven preach another gospel unto you, you then that which we have preached unto you, let him be accused.
a curse.
Curse, like a curse. It says, as we say before, so we say now again, if any man preach another gospel unto you that say you then that ye have received, let him be accursed.
As my beloved brother Nashamah said, man, that's straight into the point, brother. That's straight into the point, man. He's brought a curse upon himself, man, coming against and troubling the men of the Lord, bro. That came out. We was dealing with that brother for that guy for his good. He's not a brother. We was dealing with him even with his shortcomings, man.
That's right.
We knew he had shortcomings. We was still dealing with him, long suffering with him. He stepped on my toes a few times. Other brothers was ready to go in. I was like, hold fast, bro. You know, he young, he new, he don't know no better. But it came to find out, man, he's a nigger, man. He's a cursed man. You got it, bro.
Hey, real quick, what his name? Kaya. Get that in the Strongs. I'm gonna just put it on the screen while you read it. It's a cut to him.
Get this precept real quick.
Hold on, get this real fast.
What it is?
Galatians 1:9. And get that. I'm gonna get that word of curse.
Galatians 1:9.
Yeah.
I got it.
Go ahead, whenever you get it.
Strong's G 331. Anathema. Anathema.
It's anathema. It says a thing set up or laid by in order to be kept. Specifically, an offering resulting from a vow which are being consecrated to a god was hung upon the walls or columns of the temple or put in some other conspicuous place. A thing devoted to God without hope of being redeemed, and if an animal to be slain, therefore a person or thing doomed to destruction. A curse, a man accursed, devoted to the direst of woes.
Come on, man.
That's why the scriptures say, hold your foot when you come to the house of Yahweh Shemel Shah. Because you don't know that you do evil, man.
That's right.
Y'all got it, bro.
I got that.
This is Sirach 21. There's a few in here I want to hit up.
Yeah, it is a few here.
This might be the Maccabees chapter.
Yeah, Con, this might be. I got one to go with that. And then I just had wanted you to get it so we don't get off that premises. Because, hey, really, this man making a lot of vain sacrifices, man. Though yet it seems spiritual, man. You know, that seems spiritual could quickly change into carnal deeds, man. So you got to be strange offerings, man. Yeah, man. Strange fires unto the Lord, man. All right, ones the Lord forbid. You don't build on in another man's come on, bring it out. Right? We're gonna let the scripture speak. No, I want you to get that, then jump back to it. Yes, go ahead.
I was gonna say, man, you know, you gotta put him in the category as ITR. You know,
that's right.
He not even really on that level. You know what I'm saying? But I will say this, like they say in the world, he's the man with one eye open amongst the blind. And if any blind guy saw that shit, you just as retarded and crazy as he is, man.
That's right.
Well,
go ahead, Doc.
This is Sirach 21, verse 7. An eloquent man is known far and near. And you came pretending like you knew a lot of knowledge. And I mean, to some extent, what you sounded, how you worded things did sound pretty eloquent. But as it says, but a man of understanding knoweth when he slippeth. Right. You got rebuked 1, 2, 3 has several times, and you didn't understand it. You just kept going with your own vain deceits. This is verse 8. He that buildeth his house with other men's money is like one that gathereth himself stones for a tomb of his burial.
Man, you killing yourself, man.
Yeah.
When you thinking you living, man. Right? You exiling yourself straight to death, man. You got to understand that if you keeping it spiritual, like you pretend to be spiritual, and your zeal is so high and you on fire, man, then you got to understand how to move according to the book, right? You trying to sneak in the back door of a man's house, man. Hey, you ain't know that man had cameras on that house? Huh? Obviously, you didn't know that. But I got one to go, and I'm gonna let you grab it to go right with that by digging in another man's house and jumping in people's backyard over their gate, man.
Yeah,
the sprinklers. Go ahead.
Like any of those other bug outs through the past, and when you had to deal with for teaching another man's foundation, they always say scriptures don't matter. You don't own nothing around here. This guy just said you don't own nothing around here.
That's right.
That's what he said.
Yeah, this ain't about the scriptures. This ain't about the scriptures.
And what the fuck is
somebody say?
He said the brother brought out to him that you don't build
on another
man's foundation, and his reply was, "You don't own this. We ain't dealing with the scriptures right now.
Right.
So if we're not dealing with the scriptures, what are we dealing with? If we put our hands on you, you're gonna call the police and press charges, nigga.
Right.
I got you. We gonna when you be, you know, when you tend when you hold that helmet of spiritualness supposed to glow over you, and you got the halo over you, so spiritual, then there's spiritual ways to do every single thing, man. Now we gonna show you how to be spiritual. You finished with that? Yeah, you finished in that. All right. I'm gonna add to this with that house. This Sirach 21 and 22. It says, a foolish man's foot is soon in his neighbor's house, but a man of experience is ashamed of him. And this is the ultimate point. A fool will peep in at the door into a man's house. Oh, I see, I got a gateway. I can open it. Oh, these, they're not out here. Oh, man, I could get some of these followers. I could get my view status up. I could build right there where they feeling, and some of their followers are even joining unto me. You want to say something else?
Look, I want to say the peephole was when he saw us on that live stream in New Orleans.
There you go. There you go. There you go. So, hey, this is the perfect scripture for him. And we don't keep the scripture. You got 5 scriptures? Bring the scriptures up. It says, but he that is well nurtured will stand without. Hey, man, when you try to take advantage of particular men, well, I'm talking particularly about men of the Lord, then the eyes of the Lord is on you. The angels is watching you. Dummy. Right. Go ahead, now.
You got a little more than that, man.
I know, but I ain't want to take. I know a lot of brothers got to get precepts in. I don't want to bring it out. I bring it out. It says, it is the rudeness of a man to hearken at the door. But a wise man, you want to say something?
No, you got it.
All right, come. I thought somebody. All right, come. It says it is the rudeness of a man to hearken at the door, but a wise man will be grieved with the disgrace. You want me? How far you want me to go down, Yagana?
To 26.
To 26. It says the lips of talkers will be telling such things as pertain not unto them, but the words of such as have understanding are weighed in the balance. The heart of fools is in their mouth, but the mouth of the wise is in their heart, man.
Right.
Man. Come on. The other brothers got some precepts, bro. But that.
Y'all,
Go ahead.
Y'all ready? Y'all ready? All right.
Rye had something. You want to go, Kazanya?
Oh, go ahead right quick. Go ahead, Doc. Bring it out,
Doc. This is still in Sirach chapter 21, but I'm going to jump to verse 12. He that is not wise will not be taught.
That's right.
But there is wisdom which multiplied bitterness. And you clearly aren't wise because you didn't hearken unto your elders, which is the right order of things. Mm-hmm. You said stuff like, oh, this isn't about the scriptures. But as the brother keeps saying, what's it about? It doesn't matter what spiritual knowledge you may think you have or what kind of eloquent image you may have put out there as this holy son of King James, as it says, as it says in 1 Corinthians 13:1, though I speak with the tongues of men and of angels and have not charity, I am become as sounding brass or a tinkling cymbal, just all loud noise, nothing nobody wants to hear and has no time for.
Yeah, that's him, man.
That's it,
Huh.
All right, this is 1 Peter 2, and I'm gonna start at 5. It says, ye also, as lively stones, are built up a spiritual house.
There you go.
And hope to offer up spiritual sacrifices accepted to the God by Yahweh Shah Hamashiach. But it says acceptable, man. And these things that we're doing, man, when you're going against what the scripture's saying, that is totally unacceptable to the Lord, man. So it's like you're laboring in vain. You just went and stood on that block for 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning for nothing, man. That was totally unacceptable, man. That wasn't an acceptable sacrifice to the Lord, man.
And if I may add, I'm not cutting you off, brother. I clearly looked at that video. It was 40 degrees. He had on shorts. All right. He wasn't. He was on some kind of uppers, and his ass couldn't go to sleep, and he was just expending his energy. The Lord obviously not dealing with him. That brother was loaded off of some kind of strong ass upper, sweating in 40-degree heat in goddamn workout clothes, and he just wanted to. He felt like that was the zeal of the Lord, but it was dope. He took him. I took him. But he knew we was out. He knew the brothers in Baton Rouge went to the water. I took them pills right then and went right there on that fucking block. He started doing that shit like that, man.
Hey, I must say this. He brought it out 2 times earlier that day, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, he was on the mileage, man.
Oh shit! Salaka, we about to get it together, bro. Hey, Salaka, go. Salaka, bro.
Hey, and I'm gonna add, bro. The brother be way out of line. I had to pull Gonzaga to the time a couple of times. Say, look, brother, do not let his fucking ass get this camera. Do not let him in, man. That nigga is wicked as fuck, man. He way out of fucking line. You come in on the conference calls and just be clearly just you doing it up, man. You all in fucking red the fucking up. Yeah, we gonna put these motherfuckers practice on slavery, man.
Police, 2 cops right behind us. I'm looking like, man, I told him,
so, right before a certain camp started, me and this brother was waiting. So this motherfucker told me, oh yeah. I was like, okay, bro. You know the scripture says, God says it's not about what you put in your body, it's about what comes out. Hey, I'm not about to this scripture. Let me bug out. So I can walk this.
Right, man.
Hey, I got a precept, man. Hey.
King James smoking, getting full of that shit. Getting all the scholars together, man.
You think the 12 disciples in your hour shot the blunt? Fuck out of here, man. Hey, it's a precept. Back up, like the brother, that wicked ass brother be talking about, man. It's Colossians 4:6. It says, let your speech be always with grace. And this brother's speech don't be nowhere near no grace. You have you way out of order. Man, I remember the brother told me, he say, hey, man, I go watch IUIC, I go watch ICBK, DOCC, then I come to GMS to see to get all the knowledge. I say, bro, you going off like that? You mixing the gumbo, man. You put grams all in this shit. Yeah, you mixing the doctrine like that, man. You can't do all that, man. You fucking way out of line like that, bro. And he really said, well, we all Israel. No, we all not Israel. Scriptures speak on that. We all Israel not Israel. You a nigga. You over here on the left-hand side. And it says, seasoned with salt. And your speech is not seasoned with salt, but salt is pure. Salt is righteousness. Having sound doctrine. GMS got one doctrine, man. You are not seasoned with that. Your shit is GMO. You a GMO baby.
Yeah.
GMO is like. And it says that ye may know how ye ought to answer every man. And that's going with you on the block, man. You don't even know brother's name. How you gonna be in the trying to be part of brotherhood when you up here, you actually say a brother name wrong on fucking camera like that?
Calling about a YouTube.
Yeah, you call my YouTube name, man. Let the Most High get that wicked ass nigga out of here, man.
Then he come to camp with his Jamaican linen and fringes on, man. Ready to get behind in the camp, man. It's a process to this thing, man.
Salakia, y'all want to notice something since he came amongst us? When you look at his YouTube page, he never went on the highways, not once. Okay, no, he went once when he said he went with that guy from that learned under ITR, bugged out. How you gonna teach with somebody that's Nazarite fruit? But besides that, he didn't have a garment. He didn't know about a garment. He didn't learn the way we salute Yahweh Shem Shah Hashem Kodash. You know what I'm saying? He learned how to truly salute. He learned everything from us, the stuff that he's doing now. He didn't go get those signs and stuff made until he came amongst us, man. All right.
I was gonna say, but you always got this guy publishing himself as being, I've been in this thing 5 years, man. You ain't been in this thing 5 years. You haven't even started.
Nope.
There's a lot of that shit, man. Right. You ain't. You can tell everybody in church, your grandmama, your uncle, your cousin, all they want. You don't start the truth until you begin to get on the highways and byways and sound doctrine, man. That's when sound doctrine. Yeah, man.
Right.
And under a teacher, man. Because hey, man, I know your problem already. I've seen your problem millions of times, man. You that older cat and think you can teach us, man. They got brothers was in this thing before you even thought about being man. When you was still driving trucks and pumping gas, they had brothers in this thing, man. Okay?
That's right.
You gotta get your ass in line, man.
Hey, what they call it when truckers be at the truck stop tricking? Yeah.
Tricking.
What they call it? They be getting in their prostitutes and shit. They be up in their truck stop and all that shit, man.
Oh yeah, John.
I got a precept I'm gonna bring out. You want to break it down, Quad?
Yeah. Hey, let me bring this one out first, all right? And then you can break it down when you bring it out. I was holding it for a little while. This is Psalms 127:1. Except Yahweh built the house, they labor in vain that build it. Except Yahweh keep the city, the watchman waketh but in vain. You call yourself doing the works, casting out the nets, fishing. Don't know other camp talking about fishing for the elect. The only reason you're saying that, you've been amongst the man of great millstone, but you're not doing it according to order. All right, you're not doing it according to knowledge. You're building in vain. All right, you're building with weight, wood, hay, and stubble, and your works are going to get burnt up lest you repent.
I can say something before you continue.
You got it, bro.
We bringing this out to the church because this guy wants to be affiliated with many other GMS camps, man. So whoever fucking with this guy, man, or whoever he talking to, man, you need to take heed to this guy, man. Do not fuck with him, man. He's a bug out. He's a bug out.
Bugged out.
A reprobate.
Put his page back up there, Yakinar.
Yeah, man.
This is Psalms 5:1. No, Salakia, Proverbs 5:1. My son, attend unto my wisdom, and bound thy ear unto my understanding, that thou mayest regard discretion, and that thy lips may keep knowledge. All right, you learn knowledge from your older brothers, man. And the Most High poured His Spirit on different brothers on different measures, and some brothers get it faster, some brothers get it slower. But anywhere it goes, you're gonna learn from another man, so you gotta have order. Okay. Verse 3: For the lips of a strange woman drop as in honeycomb, and her mouth is smoother than oil. And the strange woman is of the philosophy. It tells you to do as you will, lean to your own understanding. All right, come in and do a new thing. All right, that doesn't happen with wisdom, man. Wisdom is orderly. We do what as we were taught, and we do it over and over and over. All right, verse 4: But her end is bitter as wormwood, sharp as a two-edged sword. I'm gonna skip down to verse 12. All right, and say, how have I hated instruction? We tried to give you instruction. We tried to give you sound knowledge, sound doctrine. We tried to show you how things are to be done in this truth, man. It was taught to us, and we're teaching you what was taught to us, and so on and so forth. And you rejected it. I mean, you bucked up against rebuke and reproof. Every time a brother didn't rebuke, a brother pulled you to the side and talked to you gentle, like the book of Peter say. Take heed to those talk to you gentle, and those that take heed to you forward. You have brothers coming to you gentle and forward. Neither one of them work. Okay? Verse 13. And have not obeyed the voice of my teachers. All right? You bucked up against your teacher, man. The head of our camp is our teacher, man. He come to teach you and tell you to pump your brakes, slow down. You buck up against him, man. You get cornered with the brother, man. You a nigga, man. Nor incline my ear to them that instructed me. Man, got several brothers in this camp that gave you instruction. You were saying something, Mike?
No, I just say, hold on, boss man.
Yeah, to call your brother boss man, man. That's how you talk to the slave master, man. That's how you talk to your fucking boss on your fucking job. We know you call that nigga boss man. What you call your boss?
His name.
We call him his name.
By his name.
Sometimes we might, when we work, we might be politically correct and say Mr. Boss man. That's that slave shit, man. That's that Uncle Tom shit, man.
I don't say no motherfucking mister.
Come on, I'm fit. Read this verse one more time. Verse 13. And have not obeyed the voice of my teachers, nor inclined my ear to them that instructed me, man. And your end gonna be wormwood, man. Your end gonna be wormwood. All right. Verse 14. I was almost in all evil in the midst of the congregation and assembly. And right now, the congregation and assembly is casting you like the scriptures say, do an adulterous woman caught in wedlock, man. Scriptures say stone that bitch, man. This is a spiritual stoning, man. Lord willing, you take your rebuke and wake up. I don't think you're gonna do it. I don't think you're gonna do it. You're full of too much pride. You're foolish pride. You know, but if you don't, your end is wormwood, nigga. Y'all got it, Aki.
All right. I'm holding Ephesians 5, 9 through 11. And you can break it down, Quad. This is Ephesians chapter 5, verse 9. For the fruit of the Spirit is in all goodness and righteousness and truth.
And the fruit of the Spirit comes through sound doctrine, man. All right? The fruit of the Spirit comes through sound doctrine, man. You could recite these words, remember precepts, be a precept extraordinaire. You get an understanding of the breakdowns and regurgitate what you've read and shit. All right? But that's not displaying the fruit of the Spirit. Bring it out, Doc.
Verse 10, proving what is acceptable unto Yahweh, and have no fellowship with the unfruitful works of darkness, but rather reprove them.
And that's what we're doing, man. You came in with works of darkness, disrespect, all right, disorder. I mean, we not no spring chickens, man. We were all in the world, man. We know when somebody's fucking high. You know, we know when somebody's under the influence of drugs. You know. And what? We told you, well, you on the other side. Hell, when I got this truth, I was smoking. You know, we wasn't being over righteous. We were still dealing with you. You wasn't going to get in the camp until you expelled that from your, that living out your body. But shit, we were being long suffering with your ass, man. Bring it out, Doc.
That was it, after reproved them. That was it, Doc.
Yeah. And the brothers reproved you through the Spirit, man. Brothers reproved you like we reprove and rebuke each other. I've been rebuked. I've been rebuked sternly. Brothers been reproved and rebuked. I mean, you don't get your panties in the wires in the spirit of a nigga woman, man. You got it, huh?
Hey, let me bring out one more, Baba Kashad. Two quick verses. Psalms 26 and 4. I have not sat with vain persons, neither will I go in with dissemblers. I have hated the congregation of evildoers and will not sit with the wicked.
Right. And if you're a learned man, you should know that smoking marijuana is a wicked act, man. It's an off act. And you coming in the spirit of a wicked nigga, man, and we can't assemble with you. We can't bring, you're gangrene, you're cancer, you're living. We can't, this is one body, one spirit, one mind. All right? We can't let you come amongst younger brothers and poison up younger brothers, man. All right? You come in disorderly. You're going to, on one hand, give the elders a great millstone, pay homage to them, and pay homage to the brothers round about. But he got brothers right here in your city you could see, touch, and smell, and you disrespecting them. I mean, if you was amongst the elders, if you think we bad, just imagine if you was in New York on day one. Your hair probably would have been whacked off, man. Coming in, cutting off Elder Gabar. Elder Gabar in the midst of his talk, you gonna come in and cut him out. Hold up, man. Hold up, brother. I got 5 precepts. You went last day one down there.
Really 6.
You finished? You finished? You died?
Y'all got it.
John, I got one real quick. This Proverbs 15 and 21. It says, folly is joy to him that is destitute of wisdom, but a man of understanding walketh uprightly. That's the point. Without counsel, purposes are disappointed. Now I'm gonna hop on that right quick, right? Without counsel, purposes are disappointed. Your purpose goes back to your plan, or that which you have warranted to do, which this purpose you're supposed to be orchestrating is that you are spiritually winning souls. Bringing fruit to the house of the Lord. It says, without counsel, purposes are disappointed. Who counseled you? Who you learned under? Because you are a fisher. You go from pine to pine, just throwing your pole in the water, right? You got gumbo doctrine. You all over the place. Where's your foundation at? Right? So when you gain your foundation, then your purpose or your plan comes into effect. It's effectively done. It says, without counsel, purposes are disappointed. I went into that word disappointed in the Strong's real quick.
The Strong's age, 65. Parear.
Because you obviously didn't get counsel from this body of the Lord down here in GMS, Louisiana Saints, right? So what you're doing, it's by your own standards, right? This your own power. You are putting it on display, This is disappointing. In there, it says to break, frustrate, to break. This is the point. Violate, right? Counsels, without counsel, purposes are disappointed, right? You are violating, man. It means to break bits, shatter, to split, divide. So your purpose is going to be divided, broken up. And hey, that's what the men of the Lord are doing right now, man. Breaking up your foundation because it wasn't built on fertile ground anyways, man. You weren't planted in the course of the Lord. Obviously, man. Not doing this what you doing. It says, but in a multitude of counselors, they are established. You got it, out. You're right. That one of y'all got something?
Good. Somebody had something before?
Yeah, I got something.
That was it.
This is Isaiah chapter 8, verse 20. To the law and to the testimony.
Yeah.
When you read those laws, man, those laws basically tell us how to be brothers to our brothers, man. The majority of them. It tell you don't steal from your brother. Don't covet your brother's woman. You know what I'm saying? If you offend your brother offend you, how to go handle whatever issue you have. All right? What you say, bro?
Matthew 18 go in detail about how to be more brother too.
And what the scripture say? To the law and to the testimony. That's the testimony of Yahushua. Matthew the 15th chapter. 8, you know what I'm saying?
And I can say something out real fast.
I'm holding it, man.
A lot of times
wait to you, so like it.
A lot of times when we was on those councils, man, not councils, but the conference call, brothers going over different breakdowns and different things of that nature. You want to be the first to always have something to say, but then when you said something, open your mouth, you was clearly off. You was wrong as 2 left shoes, man. Almost on some reptilian shit, man. You off, man. You know, brothers, like I said, I will say this, that brother Kazaki, even after the brother sent you about your goddamn way, and he told you and this man had a personal talk on the phone where he sent you about your way, your brother said, he's doing better than a lot of other niggas, man. He, it may be some hope for you down the line, some fucking what type shit. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't want to speak for the. I don't want to speak for the brother, but the brother basically.
That's what he said. The brother said he teaching. He doing more than a lot of niggas. You know,
Right.
he was out there teaching. We seen you putting up videos teaching. He didn't know, even though you was doing that wrong. You was doing that wrong, man. You gotta find wherever your home, wherever you stay, you teach there. You don't go 1 week you're teaching in Georgia, the next week you're in Kentucky because you're a truck driver, then the next week you're in California. That's not how the men of Great Millstone do something. When you come off the road, you go teach wherever you are. We tried to tell you that, but you still was doing a lot of these guys around here.
Hey,
but
and to show you being a nigga, to prove he been a nigga, man, because the same day he did two videos where he was in 2 different locations in Baton Rouge, man. So what's other places you can go teach at, man? You know?
Yeah, Baton Rouge.
You pop up where we teach at, man. You know what I'm saying? Just straight up being a nigga. You know?
I want to show you on the screen real fast because this proves our point, man. You know, we ain't bullshitting. Yeah, you a truck driver, you travel, but first, look at this shit. This says Cincinnati right here, man. On the highway. Nobody's making nothing up about Georgia. Look, Georgia, you got to check in with the Georgia camp, man. You're not even in our camp. But when you go, you don't want to sit out there. You go sit on the sideline with the GMS Atlanta camp or wherever you at, man. You got to check in, man.
Yeah, you
ain't no zone, man. What you think you is? Let me see if any more cities around here, man.
Yeah, brothers, I was you know, some good brothers out tonight.
Hey, this is the video with you with the bug out, man. You teaching with niggas with mixed doctrine, man.
Let's see where that was at.
That guy there, hey, that guy there, he's the fruit of Nazariah. Right? That's our fruit. Right?
Let me put it back on him, man. I was done with
that guy there is RT. That guy is the fruit of Nazariah. Right?
Hold on, didn't the Watchmen do something with Adam Abbott or something like that? Ain't he? Don't they declare himself as the Watchmen or something like that?
I just know I don't know about that. I just know he ITR fruit.
But I saw that word Watchman somewhere with another camp.
I don't know. That guy there is ITR fruit because Judas Maccabees told him. He was like, he learns under Nazariah, man. So how dare what we look like going, Nazariah is a chief demon overlord bug out, man. This guy is bugged the fuck out. What we look like teaching with him? A learned man would know that, man. You out here with a bug out, but you're bugged out. Y'all probably got full of that weed before y'all went out there that day.
Where that location at?
But that's where he teach at. That's in Sherwood, man. That like Kazaki just bought out. Is other places he could have went and taught. Why you found that foundation?
That fucking coward saw that the Baton Rouge camp linked up with the New Orleans camp, and I guess he felt that was an opening, and he lifted up the window and crept in our house, man. A fucking coward ass, dope head ass bug out, man, that don't know the proper breakdown of the scriptures, man. That wants popularity and wants to recognize the men.
Hey, that's why you're getting that spiritual 45 caliber right now, man. Dead on your ass, man.
That was the move of a weasel, a fucking weasel, a snake. Fucking weasel.
Smoking that fucking mojo.
Like I said, this man is out there 2:30, 2:45 in the morning, man. Bring it out, man. It's not even no Edomites out, man.
That's when you know who out? That's when the freakazoids out. That's when the pill poppers out. Right? That's when the cokeheads out. The cokeheads, the pill poppers, the freakazoids. That's who he prophesying to. He prophesying to his kind.
2:30 in the morning, get his dumb ass robbed or fucked over out there.
Right.
Con.
Hey, I got a precept.
You bring it out, brother.
All right, this the book of Titus, chapter 2, and let's start at verse 6. It's for the young Akim out here who don't follow niggas like this, man. Wicked ass niggas like this who want to be a part of the GMS, or the GMS doctrine, the camp, man. How the fuck this
And
nigga
when
gonna go
we
out
say
there?
GMS, let me clarify this. We're not no gang, man. It's not no gang or no clique or nothing. It's just that amongst the men of Great Millstone, that it got niggas amongst Great Millstone, straight up and down. But amongst Great Millstone, that's where you're gonna find sound doctrine. 100%
right.
uncut sound doctrine. You got it, all right?
That's right. Yeah.
And this man, I want to say something though, man. You know, like the brother your dad keep bringing out how you out there 2-something in the morning, you know, dressed like Richard Simmons, man, with fucking workout uniforms on, man, out there bringing the word out, man.
Right.
All right. It was cold last night. You got it.
Yagana, Salak, by any means, can you check the weather, the degrees of the weather at that time?
It was 50-something degrees, huh?
What it was, huh?
It was cold. It was cold last night.
Yeah, so what
It was below 50 degrees, huh?
It was below 50?
It was below 50, huh?
All right, come on,
And he was sweating, all right? He was sweating bricks. You could clearly see he was sweating, man.
With shorts on.
With shorts on. With shorts on.
Hey, I'm gonna pull it up. Dressed like this motherfucker here, man. Fuck you, get that spirit. Look. That's how you out there in the block.
Oh, shit.
That's him right down the block.
Come. Hey, he had on them leggings. Get one with them leggings, though. He had them fucking leggings on, all right?
Man, fuck out, man.
Bug the fuck out, man. As they say down south, high as Georgia pine, man. That's how he looked last night. That's how he was dressed. You know, that's how he was dressed. He ain't have on the gay clothing.
Listen right there.
Yeah. Those are shorts and the little stocking things that people be working out be wearing.
Truth and the truth doctrine. Also to all the opposite that's out there.
There you go.
Across the four corners of the earth, bringing out this truth for you. How about shimmy outside?
Fucking guy.
All right.
A madman, man. So, go ahead, bro.
2 in the morning.
Yeah.
2 in the morning.
It's Titus 2:6. It said, young men likewise exhort to be sober-minded. You got to be sober-minded, boy. You got to be sober-minded in this truth, man. Not having them different philosophies, not going to each other fucking camps, trying to bring that shit over here to the Great Millstone. That shit don't roll like that. All right? It says, in all things showing thyself a pattern of good works. You got to keep doing it. You got to keep having that sound doctrine, keep bringing it out week in and week out, having a pattern of good works, man. You don't have that. You got different philosophies of other motherfucking camps. You know, you can't say, well, I'm gonna take this and bring it in here. And the nigga told me one time that I watched these videos of this guy here. I say, bro, that dude, that say he say Esau is the Arabs. Well, yeah, but he got the other truth. Nigga, that shit don't roll like that. It's only one fucking truth.
Yeah, bro.
Confused ass nigga. It says, Salaki, it says, in doctrine showing uncorruptedness, which you clearly have, gravity, sincerity. Are you sincere? No, you ain't fucking sincere. That's why I mean kicked your ass when you were never in the camp, but you the door completely shut on your fucking face now. Oh, sneak attack ass nigga trying to go behind your back while you out there doing the works. Let me bring it out here. I can go see me now. And nigga, when you was out there in Sherwood, you wouldn't even say the names of the master and the king. You wouldn't even say how about shit y'all was shot. Now you want to fucking bring it out now? Your water's completely cut off. It says, sound speech that cannot be condemned. So when you got that sound doctrine, no one can come against you and say, well, look, you're going off or nothing like that.
But you never got that sound doctrine, man.
Never got it.
You always, like the brother said, you always wanted to mangle it in with all them other fucking doctrines and shit, man.
Yeah, man. You trying to jump start on some shit that you have no understanding about, man.
Now, he tried to hint that GMS don't have all the truth. He tried to hit man out like none of us got it all 100%, man, until your whole shot come back. That's how they try to sneak that shit in. Like, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, we not gonna catch this, man. You know?
Hey, I got one to back up Ryan.
I got one to back him up too.
Let me go. It said that he that is of the contrary part may be ashamed, having no evil thing to say of you. So when you got this truth and this sound doctrine, motherfucker can't go out there and say, can you say that about you, boy? Judah Maccabee? Got every wicked thing fucking that.
Yeah, he come to the brother house, the brother, you know, trying to fill him out, see, you know, where his head at. You come to the brother house smoking a black and mild, man. You say you've been in the truth 5 years talking about, oh, I'm going off. Motherfucker, you going off. Black and mild,
you going off. Yeah.
What's wrong with you, man?
And you going out when you know the brother was out there in New Orleans, you pop them fucking pills, now right down the block, and you out there sweating fucking buckshots out there. Like Jake, like they say down in Baton Rouge, you was out, you blame it on the jiggers. You blame it on the motherfucking jiggers. You was on the fucking pill. Pill head. Verse 9. Who the fuck sweats when it's cold like that, huh?
With shorts. Only
that dope make you sweat like that. You know what? Verse 9. It said, exhort servants to be obedient. Exhort servants to be obedient unto their own master. Who our master? The elders and apostles of the great millstone. All right? And to please them well in all things. Not answering it again. And Lord willing, we are that number. We are pleasing to our elders, man.
That's right.
So that's a wrap for you, Judas Maccabee, boy. Go ahead, y'all tonight.
Yeah, show over with, man. Name show us over with for you.
Ecclesiastes 12:12, it says, and further, by these, my son, be admonished of making many books, there is no end. And much study is weariness of the flesh. Now, the reason why I brought it out, if it says that basically much study is weariness of the flesh, you know, and making many books, how much more being dabbled with each and every different camp, man? Being having a gumbo doctrine, man. That's weirdness of the flesh. That's why you fucking bugged up, man. That's why you don't know order. The other camps don't know order, man. They don't subscribe to order and discipline, man. Being under somebody, man. Learning when to speak and when not to speak, man. And like I said, you can't never say nobody lying on you because we pulled up some of the shit. Okay, and for two, your action, what you did this past weekend or last night, proves that what we talking about, man. You don't know fucking order, man. You don't respect order. You don't respect discipline, man. Okay? And you're not in GMS, okay? And like I said before, whoever fucking with you or whoever you talking to in GMS need to stop fucking with you, man. You're a goddamn bug out. You know? We don't want to hit this shit. We don't want to hit this shit once you come down off your loadness, man, being loaded. Oh, I was tripping. Don't call no fucking body, man. And don't fucking teach it out, nigga. Baton Rouge big as fuck. You know, you want to teach them niggas in the hood? You love them motherfuckers out there in the hood, them hood rats, them scallywags and shit. Go teach them, man. Go teach them motherfuckers. Go smack dead in the project and teach them motherfuckers, man. Cause we ain't on over that. Don't teach in our fucking spot, man. You know? Somebody this ain't about the nigga, what is it about, man? Tell me.
This ain't got nothing to do with the scriptures. This ain't got nothing to do with it. What are you doing? You prophesying. You on the highway and byways. It's all about the scriptures.
It's all about that.
If it's not about the scriptures, it's bad and it's of man.
Oh, no. When he say it's not about the scriptures, he was being a nigga. He was like, what is hidden for? What you want to do something? That's what he getting at.
But we're not dealing with being a nigga, but if he wanted to be a nigga, he wouldn't be able to handle that either.
That's right, Qua. Hey, that's right, Qua. Hey, that what he really meant, Qua.
That's what he was getting at. He like this person.
Hey,
when you went over there, when you went to the spot, it was person. Look, I'm here. I'm in your shit. What you gonna do? That's what he getting at. He's a nigga.
That's why he put 3rd Street in all caps, man.
Yeah, come.
Yeah.
Hey, man, but I'm gonna say this on the spiritual note, though. We govern ourselves with these scriptures, man. No other. So it's all about it, man. Before I rebuke you, before I have Matthew 18 with you, it's got to be about the scriptures. It's something that you're doing.
That's right.
The fuck is you talking about, man? You a clown.
I got a quick precept on that nigga. This is because he
he memorizes a lot of verses, but he doesn't understand them. And I got a precept on that. This is Sirach 19-24. He that have small understanding and fear of Yahweh is better than one that have much wisdom and transgresseth the law of the Most High.
Ooh, that's him all day. Fire precept. That's him all day.
Yeah, he's spiritually retarded, man. You're an ADD baby, man. You fucking retarded, man. Guys, man. You don't get it, man. You don't come into another man's house disrespecting them. I don't go into nobody's house, even guys in the world. I don't go into nobody's house and kick my feet up on a table. You know, being like, you remember Rick James on the Chappelle show with them charcoal shoes on? I don't go and kick my feet up.
Couch, nigga.
Yeah, fuck your couch, nigga. And expecting the chest across the room, man. That's you, man. You a very disrespectful ass guy, man. You know, that's why you getting your ass fucking cussed out, man, through the spirit. Goddamn nigga always talking about, you gotta watch them niggas too, man. They always talking about they fucking love you. I love you, brothers, man. Even though you know things and I love you, man. Fuck you, man. You
that's what they do in that Christian church. In that Christian church, they always talking about, I love you, brother Johnson. We love you with the spirit of Jesus Christ. We come in the name of the Lord Jesus Christ. We love everybody. But they'll cut your head off, man. They'll saw your head off, man. You know, love is according to the scriptures. Love is fulfilling the law, man. Keeping the commandments, man. That's love, man. All right. I got a precept. Hey, y'all can know. Pull up that picture, old boy, with the Bible and the blunt in his hand. All right? Pull it up. This for this cat. This scripture illuminates him. All right. This is this guy, hands down. This is 2 Timothy 3:13. But evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. Man, you're deceived if you think the Most High is dealing with you. If you could smoke cannabis and read his scriptures and deal with his scriptures.
And black him out.
Yeah, you're bugged the fuck out, man. This guy told a brother he smokes weed, man. All right? This guy smokes weed, man. I mean, and it's evident. His actions, how he communicates with people, the things that come out of his mouth is evident he's dealing with narcotics. All right, but you're bugged the fuck out, man. All right, but evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, man. All right, you're waxing, you're bugged the fuck out, man. Deceiving and being deceived. Anybody that follow you and live and deal with you, they're being deceived. All right, they're dealing with a nigga with heavy demons on, and they are spiritually shipwrecked if they can't discern you got heavy demons on you. All right, verse 14. But continue thou in which thou hast learned and has been assured of. Who have you learned over? You haven't dealt with men. You're not accountable to nobody. That's why you're so prideful, man. You never got a yoke to a body and dealt with this truth like you're supposed to be dealt with, how it's supposed to be dealt with. Every man in this truth is accountable to somebody, man. I mean, if you have an issue in your life and something above your pay grade when it comes to the scriptures, who you could go to? Who you could go get advice from? Because obviously the decisions you make, you're not even a novice, man. You still in the world. You're not even a baby. You're a worldly nigga, man.
Right.
Fuck. All right.
Don't feel it.
But continue thou in things which thou hast learned and has been assured of, knowing of whom thou hast learned them. All right. If you learn it from the apostles of Great Millstone before you bring out your camp, you pay homage to saying that those are your teachers. All right. We pay homage to them because those are our teachers. We follow suit what they do. Okay, that's why we do it. We're not just out there saying their name just to say their fucking name. If we fuck up, we make them look bad, man.
Right.
We do some shit, we make them look bad. Okay? So we're not just saying their name. We're just not saying, oh, double honor stood up. We're saying that because we mean it, and we're doing it in word and deed. All right? How dare you said something, Kazaki?
No, I just repeated what you just said.
And we said, and we also said double honors because we're following the footsteps that those elders have set before us, man. And we understand that it's righteous, and we understand that it's light, and we letting them know, look, man, we're doing as you instructed us to do, and we're appreciative of what you did for us in teaching us and blazing that trail. Double honors to the elders and apostles.
So how dare us go to another city where you got a GMS camp there, even they state, they don't even got to be in the city. Go to their state and go shut up shop without calling them or checking in with them, man. That's all. That's
even
all.
The elders call the younger brothers and let them know that they coming when they coming out.
Yeah. That's what our elders taught us, son. Like Gerard say, boy. That's what our elders taught us. Our elders taught us how to be men and respect and honor other men. Okay? That you don't have that. You don't have nobody to teach you. You don't have nobody that you have to answer to. When you mess up, you don't have nobody to spank you on your ass spiritually and say, nah, brother, you're doing that the wrong way. You don't have that.
Yeah, he's a rogue Israelite, huh?
A vagabond Jew. A vagabond Jew. That's what the fuck he is, right?
Bring out the scripture right fast, huh?
I'm not finished with the one I'm on, right? Verse 15. And that from a child thou hast known the holy scriptures, which are able to make thee wise unto salvation, through which is in Yahushua the anointed Yahushua, man. All right. So the way Paul became Timothy. Paul was writing this letter to Timothy. The way Timothy was able to become wise, because when he met Paul, he was a baby. He didn't know shit. So Paul taught him this doctrine, and that's how Timothy became wise. Timothy had to answer to Paul, man. He couldn't buck up against Paul. Hey, Paul. Hey, boss man. Paul tell him, hey, man, don't call me boss man, man. Call me by my name. Okay, boss man. All right?
Right.
That's some off shit, man. Yeah, you got it, you died.
Hey, that guy's a fucking retarded. I told y'all from the get-go, man. That guy's he rode the short bus and had a fucking lunch bag when he came. That guy's fucking retarded.
And I would like Yakanan was saying earlier, man, you got to be weary of these guys that always holler about, I love you this and I love you that, man. The Bible is not gonna have us assed out in those situations. And I'm gonna bring this out. This is 1 John chapter 3. This is 1 John chapter 3, verse 18. My little children, talking about, you know, the men of the truth, man, the men that's in the truth. Let us not love in word, neither in tongue, but in deed and in truth. We don't have to keep telling each other that we love each other. We ain't gotta do that shit. I ain't gotta tell Yakanan I love him. I ain't gotta tell Quab I love him. Man, we loving each other when we edifying each other with these scriptures, and we out there on them highways and on them phone calls, man. You know what I mean? When we see each other, we salute each other as men. The Bible clearly states, let us not love in word, neither in tongue, but in deed and in truth.
Hey, man, I'm going to speak from the testimony. Me and that brother Kazaki, we have been around many guys that say they love us all day and try to kick us square in our fucking ass, man. Spiritually murdered us in this truth, man. Okay, so fuck, I know me personally, I don't deal with that I love you shit all day, man. Show me, man. Fuck that, man. That's what it's hitting for. Show me, man. The world deals with that love shit all day, man. It's about love. You're fucking, hey, man.
Love is an action, not an emotion.
Hey,
straight up.
You say love working no ear to his neighbor. What you did last night, my man, that's ill. You know? Yeah. Not respecting the head of the camp and disrespecting him, calling him out his name. Now you on some rah-rah shit like you ready to throw them hands or something, man. That's ill. That would lead to. But you say you under the GMS banner, man. You respect the elders. You don't respect the elders, man. You don't respect us, you don't respect the elders. Unless you got respect the persons. Come on, man. Go ahead, Akim.
Like I say, his doctrine, bro, his doctrine don't even go hand in hand with the doctrine that we push, bro. You know what I'm saying? He got so many holes and so many mixed messages in his doctrines, man. To you know, he mixed in Adam Abbott with we got Knicks with a little bit of sprinkle the top of with a little bit of IUIC, man. You know, that's the type of guy this is, man. You know, it ain't like I said, we ain't gonna go too much on this clown. You know what I'm saying? We said what we had to say to him, bro. You know what I'm saying? You basically, you know, you shot yourself in the. Yeah.
I was gonna say this too. He definitely that guy that Elder Gabba was talking about. You know, when you look far off you far off on a cliff, you look out there at that ocean, you see those different. You see light blue, dark blue, very dark blue waters. He that guy. You think he deep, but you fucking shallow, man. You ain't nothing but ankle deep, man. Toe deep. Around here like you doing so. You don't know as much you think you know, man. No, brothers and ask you questions in the conference call. You don't know a goddamn thing, man. He's ready to eat day, huh?
Yeah, they know it.
A fucking bug out, man.
Over talk brothers all damn day, man.
That's right, man. So before I don't know what you want to do. Go ahead.
We can wind it down. It's okay with y'all, brothers. Put the guy's face on the screen again, man, brother. Bumble shot.
God.
Zoom in on his ass. Show his screen name on his page.
Lord, mom.
What is it? King Judas Maccabees. Hey, brothers in Great Millstone. This is a Niggard. This is a bug out. Don't have nothing to do with this nigga. He's not a part of Great Millstone, man. This is a nigga. He's full of leaven, man. He's a reprobate silver. Don't have nothing to do with this guy. Don't break bread with this guy. Don't talk to this guy. This guy's a Niggard.
And he claims to be. He claims to be a direct blood descendant of King James.
In quote. I say it again, Kazaki.
A direct blood descendant of King James.
In quote. And he said he looked it up through Ancestry.com.
Hey, I got a quick precept for that.
Hey, but yeah, Akim, brothers across the four winds, man, this guy's a bug out. He doesn't want to deal with order. We dealt with this brother, man. This brother has been showed mercy. Brother's been long suffering with him. He's been found out to be a Niggard. And we not to be yoked with that leaven, man. He's a cancer, man. Don't have nothing to do with this guy, man. This guy is a pot smoking, pill popping.
Yes.
Talking about he ain't laid with a woman in a year. He's consecrated himself as a unit, but you smoking fucking weed. Man, you might well pop a woman, man.
Keep on saying,
get some pussy. That's what I told
you. Might well pop her, you might well fuck some. You fucking smoking weed. Spiritual. Hey, that show he think the weed. He think it's scriptural to smoke weed. He said he was consecrated for spiritual holiness, man.
They call him King Black and Mild, man.
God. Hey, but he did say that. He said he was consecrating himself for spiritual holiness. So in his thinking, in his bugged out mind, he think smoking weed is holy, man. He wouldn't touch a woman because he was consecrating himself. He was a unit. He was holier than thou. Pure seed of King James V. Wicked ass nigga, man.
That's from watching too much Coming to America, man.
God, you got it, bro.
This is 1 Timothy 1:4. Neither give heed to fables and endless genealogies. You thinking you're the descendant of King James is a fable. That's a fairy tale. Which minister questions rather than godly edifying, which is in faith, so do. Verse 5. Now the end of the commandment is charity out of pure heart, and of a good conscience, and of faith unfeigned. And we know charity is showing love to your brothers and showing diligence to the order of things, showing honors to your elders, which you clearly didn't do, and which we could clearly see by you just going out to the spot that the brothers teach at, going into another man's house and just setting up shop, being, what'd you call it, brother man, that goes in and makes a sandwich without asking for the ingredients.
That's right.
Bro, man.
And one more verse, verse 6, from which some having swerved, having turned aside unto vain jangling.
And he's the king of vain jangling, man. He's vain jangles.
That's Bruh Man from Sherwood.
We attacking him.
Yeah, he's extremely emotional, man. You talk, amongst the great millstone, man. We speak plainly, man. Some brothers are gentle, some brothers are forward, man. So you couldn't even talk to him and just have a decent discussion, speaking from your testicles, man. Speaking as a man. He gets emotional like a fucking woman, man. There's no way you would be able to be yoked with the brotherhood with your vibration, with your spirit. But not, hey, it's too late after last night, man. Yeah. Brother still deal with the scripture said. Brothers called you. Brothers called you. Hey, man, look, bro, nothing wrong with you teaching. Just don't teach on our spot. And what? You bucked up, man.
Yeah, you can go 8 blocks down the street, man. You go teach about a courthouse or some shit. Go 8 blocks down the street, man. You don't have to teach where we teach at. Baton Rouge. Louisiana is bigger than
Go ahead and jump Baton Rouge, so it ain't no fucking excuse, man. No excuse at all. But we didn't give enough time to this motherfucking clown, brother. Y'all brothers take us off. Y'all had any more.
Yeah. And don't call none of us. None of us gonna respond to you. Nothing, man. We'll just appreciate it if you don't teach on our spot. Yeah, we know our bitch niggas rock. That ain't y'all spot. I'm gonna make sure I'm there week in and week out. You play with me, I'm gonna call the cops. We all right. So big. We'll take the low on that. All right. But it's gonna show that you're a fucking Edomite at heart, man. All right, you got it. You can take us out too.
What you just said about him showing he's an Edomite at heart. This is Matthew 18. I'm gonna start at verse 15. Moreover, if thy brother shall trespass against thee, which you weren't a brother, but these brothers dealt with you like a brother. They gave you ample opportunity to right your wrongs and showed you a charity against thee. Go and tell him his fault between me and him alone. And if he shall hear thee, thou hast gained thy brother. But if he will not hear thee, then take with thee 1 or 2 more, that in the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses every word may be established. And if he shall neglect to hear them, tell it unto the church. But if he neglect to hear the church, let him be unto thee as a heathen man and a publican. You've been warned several times, and it's had to lead up to this point to where we had to stone you with this spiritual video. So as the brother just said, you showed the spirit of an Edomite, you showed the spirit of a heathen. So with that, nothing more needs to be said. So with that video, we hope that's all that's left.
That's the only thing left now.
So with that, we hope you sincere Akim were edified. We're going to give all praises, glory, and infinite honors to Yahweh. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well and who have order over the younger brethren, who the younger brethren are supposed to show reverence towards, because they're the righteous shepherds trying to lead the flock in the right direction, not trying to sneak in unawares. And peace and salutations to Yaakim out there pushing this word in truth and sincerity to the 4 corners of the globe. May you brothers endure until the end. Abba Ball and Kwam Yasharah.